We're coming to you from Deelpan in the northwest, and I'm sure you would remember that we have been coming here very frequently in the last few months. We've been coming here from January, to be precise, and you would remember that is when this particular village experienced flooding, where we saw the residents' homes being damaged. We also saw some of their belongings, including furniture, also being destroyed in those floods, and we saw hundreds of some of the community members being evacuated from their homes, being placed into temporary shelters, including this hall that you see behind me, a community hall. And the status at the moment is that some of those people that were placed at temporary shelters have now gone back to their homes, although the situation, we understand, has not changed 100%. Some of the residents really were of the view that they have been at these shelters for a very long time, because they've been here since January and they only left this month. And so we want to speak to the residents just to hear what their views are on the progress that government has been making so far, because we have been seeing heavyweights coming here, including different deputy ministers coming to assess the situation here. But on the ground, what is the progress like? We want to find that out. Sister, thank you very much for joining us. Just tell us, as a resident of Deelpan, what is the progress like for you? Are you happy?
I feel like government has failed us because, you know, ditsela di so bankanyiwi gona le matla santseng ana le metsi, like ha gona sepe se ba re thusang ka sona up to so far. Ha gona mo ileng gore re tla shupa gore government e re thusitse up to so far, ene ke nako etelele ke khale since January till today, mara ha rena matlo, ha ba re so re lokisetse next ka mo ba re bolella gore ba tlo re fa temporary structure. We don't want that. Re batla tlo re bonyane di RDP, because if ba re fa di RDP, it's better compared to temporary structure. Okay, so basically she's saying that there isn't much progress so far. Some of the homes still have water, and in terms of what it is that they are able to point and say government has assisted us, there isn't much. And she's also saying that government was saying they will give them temporary shelters, which I understand would be shacks, which they don't want. They rather want RDP homes, just so they can be a bit more safer from the floods. Thank you very much. Let me just take the last guest quickly here. Ntate lona le ikutlwa jwang ka progress ya mo Deelpan? Hona le progress, let's start there.
Dumela marga.
I'm good, thank you.
O buang ke khobeshole. Mawe, since from last year ka October go tla go itlela gona no ga gona sepe se nka se buang gore gona le progress mo gae ga iyo. Since ba disaster ba re ne ile stankana ke sa budget se se buang gore gona le madi a setseng a dirisitswe a kana ka 7,800,000 e re sa itseng gore e berekileng ka yone, mme e shupa gore gona le dilwana dingwe tse di rekilweng tse di tshwana le di-water spoon le matrase le grocer. Ga re itse gore a dio tseo ke tsone tse di ka jang tšhelete kana 7,800,000 le ntle ya public works ya re dirisitse diesel ya madi a kana ka 76,000, mme dio tsa teng di lori di truck le trekere tse ga isibi di bereke sa le di dutsi di ka bitla di dula teng a moraga ofisi ya go tlela ya ka ke go raya.
Okay, so just try to summarize what you have said, and you mentioned a lot of figures there. I hope they will not dribble me. Okay, so he was saying that government is claiming that they have bought for them food and clothes to the value of more than 7 million rands, and also that they have spent diesel that's worth more than 76,000 rand. But the machinery that you see right there behind me, and also some of the equipment, have just been there. They have not worked at all. What we understand is that they would say that this land is waterlogged, and after rain it becomes difficult for the vehicles to move. Those are just some of the reasons that we got as to why some of these machineries have been here and not been used, even though the situation really calls for urgent intervention. Remember that this particular place was declared a state of disaster, and as to how things are going to be resolved going forward, really we don't know, but we will still be following up on the story to keep you updated.